Are you struggling with your weight despite working out and dieting seriously, but still not seeing any progress? Do you ever wonder why, no matter how hard you try, the results just don't show up? It might be that some everyday habits you think are harmless are actually sabotaging your weight loss efforts. Today, I'll help you identify 15 common but dangerous habits that make losing weight much harder than it needs to be. Once you know them and start changing, you'll find your weight loss journey becomes a whole lot easier. Habit number 1. Skipping breakfast. The silent enemy of weight loss. You wake up determined thinking, today I'll eat less so I can finally lose weight. And so you skip breakfast. Maybe just grab a coffee or a glass of water and rush out the door. You believe that skipping breakfast is the simplest way to cut calories, to melt away fat faster. But here's the truth you might not realize. That very habit is silently destroying all your weight loss efforts. When you skip breakfast, your body doesn't go, great, fewer calories today. Instead, it thinks, warning, energy shortage ahead, better slow down and hold on to fat stores. And the result? Your metabolism slows down, so you burn fewer calories all day. You feel tired, sluggish, and unfocused because your brain has no fuel to run on. Worst of all, your body fights back with strong cravings later in the day. You might find yourself binging in the afternoon or late at night, right when your body is least active and most likely to store fat. Ever asked yourself, why am I eating so little but still not losing weight? Why do I feel like a totally different person in the evening, craving sugar, snacks, or fried food like crazy? The answer could lie in the breakfast you're skipping. A balanced breakfast with protein like eggs, yogurt, or lean meat, some healthy carbs like oats or whole grain bread, and a bit of good fat from avocado or nuts helps you. Kickstart your metabolism, maintain energy throughout the day, stabilize your mood, and most importantly, control cravings that usually hit in the late afternoon or evening, the true enemies of your weight loss plan. Think of breakfast as the launch pad for your entire day. You wouldn't expect a car to run smoothly without fuel, so how can you expect your body to burn fat efficiently if you skip the meal that jumpstarts it all? Weight loss isn't just about eating less, it's about eating right, at the right time, in the right way, and in tune with your body's real needs. A smart weight loss journey starts with kindness to yourself. And the first act of that kindness? Feeding your body a healthy, satisfying breakfast every single morning. Why you're not losing weight? Maybe you're just not drinking enough water. Have you ever asked yourself, why am I trying so hard, yet the number on the scale won't budge? You've cut carbs, you've said no to sugar-fried foods and late-night snacks. You go to the gym, sweat it out, push yourself every day, but still, nothing changes. What if the real problem isn't what you're eating or how you're working out? What if it's something much smaller, something you're overlooking every day? What if you're simply not drinking enough water? Water, the forgotten key to weight loss. Your body is like a finely tuned machine, and water is the silent fuel that keeps it running. Did you know that over 60% of your body is made of water? When you're dehydrated, even just slightly, your body can't function properly. And most importantly, your fat-burning process slows down drastically. Your metabolism starts to lag, so you burn fewer calories even when you're active. Your liver and kidneys can't detox effectively, leading to more fat storage. Your brain mistakes thirst for hunger, causing you to eat more than you need. And worst of all, your body starts to retain water, making you feel bloated and heavier than you really are. Even your energy drops. You feel sluggish, unmotivated, foggy. You blame yourself for being lazy or undisciplined. But maybe, just maybe, your body is simply thirsty. Listen to your body. Dry lips, dull skin, sunken eyes, bad breath, feeling tired even after sleeping well? These are not coincidences, they are signs of dehydration. Think of your body like a beautiful garden. Without enough water, no flower can bloom, no plant can grow. Your metabolism is no different. Without water, your body can't flush out toxins, can't burn fat efficiently, can't heal. So how much water should you drink? Aim for 2 to 2.5 liters of water per day. That's about 8 to 10 glasses. If you exercise often or live in a hot climate, you may need more. Spread it out during the day. After waking up, 1 glass of warm water to wake up your organs, 30 minutes before meals, 1 glass to boost digestion and prevent overeating. During work, study, or workouts, keep a water bottle close, always. And remember, don't wait until you're thirsty. When you feel thirsty, your body is already dehydrated. Weight loss doesn't have to be miserable. You don't have to starve or suffer. Sometimes, all you need to do is give your body what it's been silently asking for: water. With enough water, you'll notice more energy, better focus, smoother workouts, clearer skin, fewer cravings, and yes, the scale finally starts to shift. Start now, this very moment. You don't need fancy supplements, apps, or gym memberships. All you need is to stand up, pour yourself a glass of water, and drink it. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Know that you just did something powerful for your body. Uncontrolled snacking, the hidden obstacle on your weight loss journey. You may think just one snack won't hurt, or I haven't eaten that much today anyway. But it's those little bites here and there, done without thinking, that slowly but surely hold you back from your goals. Most snack foods are high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and empty calories. They don't nourish you, they just trick your body into feeling full, then leave you hungry again not long after. And over time, without realizing it, you've taken in hundreds of extra calories a day, and your weight stays stuck. A sincere reminder, you don't have to give up snacking completely. Just be mindful. Choose healthier options like fruits, unsalted nuts, or plain yogurt. And every time your hand reaches for something to eat, pause and ask yourself, is this real hunger or just a habit, boredom, or emotion talking? You're not weak, you're human. And small changes, starting with awareness, can lead to big results. Step by step, snack by snack, you're building a stronger, healthier you. From the me stage. Habit number 4. Why am I eating less, but still not losing weight? A woman once asked me this, her voice tired, eyes filled with frustration. She told me she barely ate, didn't snack, even skipped meals, but the number on the scale still stuck. So I asked, "How do you usually eat?" She replied, "Fast. I eat while checking emails, replying to messages. I finish my meal in under 10 minutes. And that right there is one of the hidden reasons her body wouldn't let go of the weight. You see, when we eat too fast, our brain doesn't have time to register fullness. You chew quickly, swallow in a rush, and before your body can say stop, you've already eaten more than you need. Worse yet, poor chewing can strain your digestion, causing bloating, discomfort, and even poor nutrient absorption. Weight loss isn't just about how much you eat. It's also about how you eat. Here's my honest advice. The next time you sit down for a meal, give it your full attention. No phone, no rush, just you and your food. Chew slowly, savor each bite, listen to your body. Because sometimes slowing down is the very thing that helps you move forward, physically and emotionally. You don't have to eat less, you just have to eat more mindfully. Habit number 5. Sleep deprivation, the silent saboteur of your weight loss journey. Have you ever asked yourself, I'm dieting seriously, exercising regularly, so why am I not losing weight? If that sounds like you, then it's time to look at something most people overlook: your sleep. Not getting enough sleep, or getting poor quality sleep, doesn't just leave you tired and irritable, it actually slows down your metabolism, throws off your hunger and fullness hormones, and worst of all, increases cravings for sugar and carbs the very next day. And it doesn't stop there. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more cortisol, the stress hormone that triggers fat storage, especially around your belly. So no matter how hard you work out, if your nights are restless and your sleep is broken, your efforts might be quietly undone, night after night. Here's the honest truth: losing weight isn't just about what you eat or how much you move, it's also about how well you sleep. Start treating your sleep as a non-negotiable part of your health journey. Turn off screens earlier, create a calming bedtime routine, let your body truly rest and recharge. A deep, restful sleep won't just make you feel better, it could be the missing key to unlocking your dream body. Habit number 6. Lack of movement, the invisible brake on your weight loss journey. You've been eating clean, cutting portions, saying no to milk tea, fried foods, and refined carbs, yet the number on the scale refuses to budge. You're confused, maybe even discouraged. But the problem may not lie in what you're eating. It may lie in how little your body is moving. Our bodies are designed to move. When you sit all day and avoid physical activity, your body slows down. Your heart beats slower, your metabolism becomes sluggish, and all your careful dieting seems to hit a wall. You're not burning calories, your muscles aren't engaged, and your happy hormones aren't released, leaving you feeling both physically and emotionally drained. When you don't move, it's not just about weight, it's also about mindset. You become more prone to stress, emotional eating, and low energy. The cycle begins: eat less, no results, frustration, eat more, gain weight, start over again. A friend once told me, "I eat so little I get dizzy, but my body still feels heavy." And I gently asked, "When was the last time you broke a real sweat?" You don't need to run 10 miles a day, just step outside, walk briskly for 20-30 minutes, breathe deeply, feel your heart beat a little faster, let your body wake up again. This alone can restart your system. Remember this, no one succeeds in losing weight by dieting alone. They succeed because they put their bodies in motion, little by little every single day, as a quiet but powerful promise to themselves. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to start. Each step, each breath, each drop of sweat is how you say to your body, "I'm alive, I'm changing, I deserve to be the best version of myself." Habit number 7. Obsessed with the scale, the silent trap sabotaging your weight loss journey. Have you ever done this? You wake up early, step on the scale, full of hope, only to see the number hasn't changed. Or worse, it's gone up, even though you ate clean and worked out yesterday. And suddenly you're disappointed, frustrated. You start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Is my body just not made to lose weight? And little by little, you lose motivation. But here's what most people don't realize. Your obsession with that number might be the very thing holding you back. The scale doesn't know how much sweat you left on the gym floor. It doesn't see how many late-night cravings you resisted. It can't measure the strength you're building or how your energy has improved. Here's the truth. Your weight can fluctuate daily due to water retention, sleep quality, salt intake, hormonal shifts, and many other factors that have nothing to do with fat loss. But you've forgotten one important thing. You started this journey to be healthier and happier, not to impress a number. So, instead of staring at the scale, try asking yourself, are my clothes fitting looser? Do I feel more energized when climbing stairs? Am I sleeping better and waking up more refreshed? These are real victories, and sometimes the best progress happens quietly, without showing up on the scale. A gentle reminder: don't let a small digital number define your worth. Look at how your mindset has changed. Look at the strength you're building, inside and out. That's what truly matters. That's what lasting transformation looks like. Habit number 8. It's just one sugary drink. How bad could it be? Sounds familiar? Maybe you've told yourself that before. A milk tea after work, a soda when you're tired, or a bottled fruit juice during lunch. It doesn't seem harmful, but the truth is, these tiny daily habits might be silently sabotaging your weight loss journey. Empty calories hiding behind sweetness. Sugary drinks aren't dangerous because they're evil. They're dangerous because they trick your body. You can drink 200-300 calories in minutes and still feel hungry. Your brain doesn't register liquid calories the way it does solid food, so you just keep eating. Worse yet, sugar spikes your insulin levels, which encourages fat storage, especially around your belly. So while you burn 200 calories at the gym, a single can of soda might quietly undo all that hard work. Sweet drinks, the hidden roadblock. You eat clean, you eat less, but the scale won't budge. You still crave sweets even after meals? You feel tired, hungry, or tempted to snack late at night? Take a moment and look at what you're drinking each day. 1 cup of milk tea equals 300 to 500 calories. 1 can of soda equals 150 to 200 calories. One bottled juice equals 180 plus calories and cripply 30 grams of sugar. That adds up quickly, especially if you're trying to cut 500 calories a day for fat loss. So, what can you do? No, you don't need to quit completely, just start shifting your habits. Swap milk tea for iced herbal tea with fresh mint and lime. Replace soda with chilled water and orange slices. Trade sweetened coffee for black coffee or unsweetened almond milk. And here's the truth you need to remember. Weight loss doesn't just happen on your plate. It happens in every glass you raise. Love your body enough to stop mindlessly pleasing your sweet tooth. Choose drinks that nourish you, not just for weight loss, but for a clearer mind, better energy, and a healthier you. Habit number 9. Impatience, the silent saboteur of your weight loss journey. You start with determination, a new diet, a new workout plan, a fresh mindset. You're disciplined, focused, doing everything right. But after a few days or maybe a couple of weeks, the number on the scale refuses to budge. You get discouraged, you question your efforts, you switch to something else, hoping this time it will work faster. And so, the cycle begins again. Start, stop, restart, without real progress. What's holding you back might not be your diet or your workouts. It might be your lack of patience and your tendency to constantly change direction. Here's the truth. Weight loss is not instant, it's not linear. Your body needs time to adjust, to repair, and to slowly reflect your efforts. Every time you jump to a new method, hoping for quicker results, you reset your progress. You're not failing. You're just not giving your body a fair chance to show you what it's capable of. So instead of asking, why am I not seeing results yet? Ask yourself, am I being consistent? Am I showing up for myself, even when it's slow? Because your body is not your enemy, it's waiting, patiently, for you to stay the course and trust the process. Weight loss is more than what you eat or how much you move. It's about mindset, it's about patience, it's about honoring your journey without giving up on it too soon. Those who win are not the fastest, they're the most consistent, and they walk away not just with a better body, but with deeper strength, clarity, and self-respect. Habit number 10. White rice, white bread, your familiar friends quietly holding back your weight loss journey. You work out regularly, you've cut back on calories, but the number on the scale just won't budge. You start doubting yourself. Is there something wrong with my body? But have you ever noticed that bowl of white rice at lunch, that slice of white bread you eat every morning? They may look harmless, but they're quietly setting off a blood sugar roller coaster you never saw coming. Refined carbs like white rice, white bread, and regular noodles have had most of their fiber and nutrients stripped away. Once in your body, they quickly convert into sugar, causing a spike in blood sugar and insulin, which leads to fat storage. You feel full briefly, then suddenly hungry again. You crave snacks, you feel tired, and so begins the vicious cycle of fat gain, sugar crashes, and constant cravings. A sincere tip: you don't have to cut out carbs, just choose the right ones. Try swapping white rice, brown rice, or oats, white bread, whole grain bread, regular noodles, legume or whole wheat noodles. These help you feel full longer, reduce cravings, and most importantly, support sustainable weight loss without feeling deprived. Weight loss isn't just about eating less, it's about eating smart, choosing what fuels your body right, at the right time, with care. You deserve a weight loss journey that's gentle, mindful, and empowering. And that journey starts with what's on your plate. Habit 11. Why am I still hungry even though I'm dieting strictly? Why am I working out so hard but my weight won't budge? The answer might be simple. You're missing two of the most important allies in your weight loss journey: protein and fiber. Think of your body as a powerful machine. Protein is the fuel that keeps your engine, your muscles strong. When you eat too little protein, your body lacks the building blocks to maintain muscle mass. Over time, you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, and suddenly you're burning fewer calories even though you're eating less. Your body goes into energy-saving mode, making it harder to lose weight. And what about fiber? Fiber is your hunger shield. When your diet lacks fiber, your stomach empties quickly, making you feel hungrier sooner. You start craving sweets, snacks, and feel constantly deprived. Even with discipline, you find yourself tired, frustrated, and ready to give up. A gentle reminder: weight loss should never feel like punishment. It's a journey to reconnect with your body, to care for it, not starve it. At each meal, ask yourself, am I giving my body enough protein to stay strong? Am I adding enough greens to feel full and nourished? You don't have to eat less, you just have to eat smarter. And when your body feels truly nourished, it becomes your strongest partner, not your biggest obstacle, in the journey to a healthier you. Habit number 12. Stress, the silent saboteur of your weight loss journey. You might be eating clean, working out consistently, and doing everything right, yet the scale refuses to budge. Why? Chronic stress could be holding you back. When your body is under constant stress, it produces cortisol, a hormone that promotes fat storage, especially around your belly. But it's not just physical. Stress often leads to emotional eating, cravings, and a lack of control over your appetite. Have you ever found yourself eating while overwhelmed or anxious, rewarding a hard day with sugar or soda? That's not weakness, it's your body's natural response to emotional overload. A gentle reminder: losing weight isn't only about food or exercise, it's also about learning to take care of your inner world. Practice deep breathing, take mindful walks, journal your thoughts, or simply give yourself permission to rest. When your mind feels safe and calm, your body begins to release the weight, physically and emotionally. Habit number 13. Late night eating isn't a sign of weakness. It's often a cry from a tired body and a busy mind. You might think, it's just a late dinner, what harm could it do? But your body sees it differently. At 10 p.m. it doesn't crave energy, it craves rest. When you eat late at night, your body doesn't get the chance to burn that energy. Instead, it stores it as fat. The worst part: you don't feel it right away. But slowly, silently, late-night eating starts to disrupt your hormones, mess with your sleep, and slow down your metabolism. You wake up groggy, hungry, and stuck in a cycle that quietly sabotages your weight loss journey. Here's the good news. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start small. Eat dinner a bit earlier, choose lighter meals, and ask yourself, am I truly hungry or just exhausted? Don't let late-night habits steal the results you deserve. Losing weight isn't just about calories, it's about learning to care for your body in a deeper, more conscious way. Habit number 14. Not planning your meals. A sweet neglect, quietly sabotaging your weight loss journey. You're not lazy, you're just busy. And sometimes being too busy makes us overlook something so simple yet incredibly powerful: meal planning. Without a plan, everything becomes spontaneous. Skipping breakfast because you're late, grabbing something quick and greasy for lunch, and by dinner time you're too exhausted to cook, so you reward yourself with something comforting but far from healthy. Day by day, this loop silently erodes all the progress you've worked so hard for. The worst part? You don't even realize what you're giving up: your health, your body, and most painfully, your trust in yourself. All for the lack of a few minutes of mindful preparation. Imagine this. What if you spent just 5 minutes each night preparing your meals for tomorrow, packing a healthy lunch, or laying out a nourishing breakfast? You'd be in control, you'd eat with intention, you'd honor your goals, not betray them. Weight loss doesn't begin in the gym or with strict diets. It begins with a plan, with self-respect, and with small, loving choices made every day. Because you deserve a body that feels light, energy that lasts, and confidence rooted in consistency. And it all starts with a plan. Habit number 15. When emotions sit at the table instead of you. Have you ever opened the fridge, not because you were hungry, but because you were exhausted? Because the day felt too overwhelming, too lonely, too heavy to carry alone? In those moments, a piece of cake suddenly feels comforting, a cup of bubble tea becomes your silent friend, and food becomes the only one who seems to listen without judgment. But here's the truth. Emotions cannot be healed with calories. Eating for comfort traps us in a quiet cycle. Eat, feel temporarily better, regret, and then eat again. It slowly chips away at your confidence, your self-control, and turns the weight loss journey into an emotional burden. Because when we eat without hunger, we're not feeding our bodies, we're feeding our feelings. And the harsh truth is, what we truly crave isn't food. It's a hug, a kind word, the simple comfort of knowing it's okay to not be okay. Losing weight isn't just about portion control, it's about emotional control when facing food. If you ever find yourself reaching for snacks to fill an inner emptiness, pause for 10 seconds. Place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I truly hungry or just longing to feel understood? You don't have to be strong all the time, but you do deserve freedom, not from food, but from the emotions that quietly control your eating. And yes, you can reclaim that freedom, gently and patiently, with compassion for yourself. Losing weight isn't just about eating less or working out more. The real key lies in recognizing and transforming the everyday habits that may be silently sabotaging your own progress. The good news is, habits can be changed, but it takes patience, commitment, and the belief that you deserve a body that feels lighter, healthier, and more energized. Start today by taking an honest look at yourself. What habits are holding you back? What are you ready to let go of one step at a time? Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever struggled with any of the 15 habits I shared today? Which one has been the hardest for you to change? If I could help you build just one better habit to support your weight loss journey, what would it be? Do you know of any other harmful habits that can slow down weight loss? Share them with us. Your voice matters. Let's start a real conversation in the comments. And if this content was helpful to you, please like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the upcoming videos that can truly transform your health journey. I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. Night's List.